2004 was a fluke, and we have normal things. Oh boy, this news thing is weird. What gets it inside of this? All right, Oscars chair. No, 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 no. Mm. Oh boy. Okay, I guess this is my life now. This is how I'm doing this from now on. Okay, well, I think I'm going to take the risk of only doing the American films. So let's, yeah. Things were going so well, you know? I posited that 2003 was the year that the decline begins, and then here we are. 2004 completely ruined this whole project going forward. Yeah, so seeing as how I think 2003 is the last great year, I'm not expecting much for this one. It's not an awful top 10, but number 3 being an exception because that's an absolutely garbage movie. And possibly the single biggest argument, that one and Half-Blood Prince, are the two biggest arguments for why we need a Harry Potter TV series. Man. Phantom of the Opera, that one was so anticipated. And so many people were so disappointed. I think that was the year that a lot of my friends learned that January is bad movie season. Hitch. Okay, yeah, I think that one is actually a modern classic inside of the chick flick genre. It's really good. It's possibly Will Smith at his silliest, and he was having a blast. No, we were all kind of against Will Smith, but I mean, he was great. Very talented actor, very funny. Yeah, just has some personal issues. I'll leave it at that. Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Okay, that one's kind of funny, but it's funny how little recognition these movies get. I mean, they're not good, but they are the reason that we film movies in Atlanta now. Tyler Perry was a playwright in Atlanta, and he just said, you know what, I want to make movies, and I'm going to make them in Atlanta. And they were huge hits. And suddenly people started realizing, hey, you can actually film movies in Atlanta, and it works. So now we make, I think Atlanta might make more movies than Hollywood now, but don't quote me on that. Ice Princess wasn't a Disney Channel original, huh? Interesting. I should remember that wrong. Ring 2. Did I miss The Ring? Remember. I think I did. Surely I didn't miss The Ring. Unless maybe I was like talking about a chick flick at the time or something. It was just like, oh, The Ring. Something about marriage. All right, Sin City, yeah, that's one that should be seen for the visuals alone. I mean, it was so iconic, and honestly, it'll probably be studied in film classes for a long time just because of how stylized it looks and still pulls it off. Okay, this is me going rogue. No one remembers Sahara. Sahara is a fantastic action-adventure movie that everyone should see. I recommend this movie to literally everybody who has not seen it, and they all come back and say, that was so much fun. So yeah, Sahara is a must-see movie. Matthew McConaughey is great in it. Steve Zahn is Steve Zahn. I mean, it's almost must-watch because of him. William H. Macy is William H. Macy, and he gets the job done in everything he's in. Rainn Wilson, pre-Office, which is kind of interesting. Pretty different character too. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I recommend everybody see it. So it is a must-see movie in my book, and that is what counts. Hitchhiker's Guide. We had such high hopes. Sandlot too. Ugh. Why did that have to happen? Why? It's also the first sign of things to come. Crash. If you'd asked me like 6 years ago, I would have said it's a must-see movie. But, yeah, it really isn't. Michael Pena's storyline inside of that one, though, is so good. So good. Like, that turned into a short film would be a must-see movie. It is amazing. House of Wax. Kingdom of Heaven. I know some people that really love that movie, but no, it's not really a must-see. Ridley Scott, He's so highly regarded, but he only has like 3 good movies. I stand by that. You can yell at me all you want, but I stand by it. Episode 3 is the closest that we get for one of the prequel movies being a must see, and it is gut wrenching. It is very well done, but I don't think you actually have to see it because it really didn't leave any kind of a mark outside of things that dramatizing things that we already knew happened. Madagascar, no, not a must see. Longest Jar, definitely not a must see. Cinderella Man. Cinderella Man's really good, but I wouldn't say it's a must see movie. It's one I recommend seeing, but I will not follow up with you on it. Batman Begins. Okay, I'm going to say no. Batman Begins is a truly great movie, but I wouldn't say it is a must-see movie. And that's where I will stand on that. Okay, I think this is the one that nobody really talks about, Land of the Dead. Yeah, it's Romero's last one, and yeah, no one really talks about it. Fantastic Four. Nope. Okay, I actually like Tim Burton's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's not a must-see, but I actually kind of like it. Great soundtrack. Holy cow. Just look that up. Wedding Crashers. Yeah. I think that one is a must-see movie. Yeah. The Island? The Island might be Michael Bay's most underrated movie. It's actually a lot of fun and very interesting. I give that one a 7. Sky High. Sky High is a great kids movie. Watch it with your family. It's fun. Four Brothers. Decent movie. Not a must-see. Great Raids. Skeleton Key. 40-Year-Old Virgin. I think if you had asked just a couple years ago, people would have said yes. But yeah, not anymore. Okay, Red Eye, I'm going to say yes. It's a very, very good movie that few people saw because it was badly advertised. The advertisements made it look like a horror movie, and it really isn't. It's a thriller, and it's a very good thriller. Also, I mean, Rachel McAdams and Cillian Murphy, how could that be bad? It's really good. Watch it. Brothers Grimm. This movie is the one that I saw. Finally, I didn't see it when it came out, but I saw it shortly before, like a couple months before Heath Ledger was announced as the Joker. And because of that, his performance in this is such a different character, and he developed this weird walk and this odd way of talking, and it was not Heath Ledger as we knew him, where he was kind of a good-looking, handsome guy. And I was like, oh, he's actually very good. And then they were announced as Joker. And I saw in my head how he played this character. And I thought, oh, he's going to be amazing. And I was the only person that I knew that said so. And I should have taken down names to rub that in their faces, but I didn't. The Man. I remember that's being advertised. Just Like Heaven. All right, since I am adding chick flicks, this one is actually a really good one. You should see it. It's fairly high concept chick flick. She's dead and a ghost, and he moves into her apartment, and yeah, they fall in love, and it's pretty good. I recommend it. And Corpse Bride, must hear soundtrack, not a must see movie. Flight Plan, that's a 6. I saw it. I remember liking it. That's all that I know. Capote, no. Greatest game ever played. Saw it, liked it. Don't remember much about it. That wasn't in the trailer, at least. Okay, this one is it's a must-see for film fans, but for the average person, no, it's not. Okay, Serenity is a must-see movie. Yeah, twice I'm going out on a limb here with Serenity and Sahara. In my head, they're 2 of the best movies of this year, and everyone should see both of them. They're both so good. The end. Elizabethtown. That one had so much advertising going, building up to it, and then it came out. People were like, eh. Fog. Doom. Oh, right. That movie happened. That's all I've got to say about that. Legend of Zorro. Don't see that one. Well, that's what I have to say about that. Chicken Little. Goodbye for a while, Disney. You started sucking last year with Home on the Range, and now it just gets worse. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Absolute must-see movie. This is the beginning of Robert Downey Jr.'s revival. It's one of the best scripts ever. It's so good. Mystery that'll keep you guessing. Highly recommend it. Shane Black coming back. First movie in I think it was 9 years at this point. First time directing. Absolutely killed it. So good. This movie, buy the DVD just so you can get the satisfaction of burning it. Newell. Just Friends. No. Ryan Reynolds isn't quite cool yet. Rent. Nope. No. This Pride and Prejudice is not a must-see movie. And I will fight you on it. Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. That one is a must-see. Because it's a classic movie, and that is the definitive version of it, or classic book, and that's the definitive version of it. It's really, really good. I don't know if I could pick somebody better than Liam Neeson to voice Aslan. It's wonderful, and as someone who that is one of his favorite books ever, and one of his favorite stories, yeah, I was very, very happy with this one. King Kong. I actually like King Kong. Family Stone. This one, so no one really cared for it when it came out, but it's actually been growing in popularity. And so, yeah, I would say it's becoming a must-see, and it will be a staple with Love Actually in a couple more years. So I'm going to get ahead of the curve and say, yeah, must-see. And that's it. All right. So that's 10 for 2005. Yay. Steep decline. We had 23 in 2003, and then 14, and now 10.